In this video, I have to take avoiding action in this Beat the Meta as the brakes are bad and somebody else's brakes are bad as they hit me at turn 1. Hello everyone and welcome back to a Gran Turismo video where we are in, yes, the Peugeot VGT Gran Turismo car, the ugliest Group 3 car of them all, and we're trying Beat the Meta. Now if you're unsure what Beat the Meta is, check out the description, all the rules are there, but essentially we are in a non-strong car trying to beat the strong car, which this week is that Lamborghini Huracan. Now you've just seen the graphic there. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content. We are in this fantastic journey to 100,000 and it's getting ever closer. Those of you who are subscribed, big thank you. I appreciate all the support. Right, into the race we go then. The fast car there takes a very slow line through that left-hander after being compromised by the green Lamborghini up ahead, and we actually gain a place there with the Toyota Supra very close to my rear there. Cozy snow vibe, not crazy snow vibe. We're going to go into the left-hander though, trying to defend from the Supra as we go through here then. We're trying to go around the outside. Are they going to get this done? That is the question. We are just ahead right now. Going to have to leave some space though on that right-hand side as we head down towards the chicane here at Fuji. So 5 laps these races. This is daily race B. We're to the braking zone though. I have to take avoiding action, otherwise I would have hit the Lamborghini. So I go for a spin there. Avoiding action needed. You know, it's just one of those where the brakes on this car are not very good, if I'm brutally honest with you. As we leave that corner, we've got a yellow flag. Somebody over towards the left-hand side there. We'll have a look at what happened to them in just a second as we continue on. And we haven't lost that much time, to be honest with you, in the grand scheme of it. Yes, we had a bit of a spin, lost a couple of seconds, but we're still in this race. And remember, we do last to first as the first check to see whether it's even viable here. Because you do vote for the cars, or because you vote for the cars, I have to check that they are viable and can actually be raced, first of all. Right, okay, here we go then. So we're on board that Supra. It gets absolutely planted from the rear end there. My word, that was a planted and a half. And they've been hit twice again here up the rear. They're going to leave this corner. And then the Lamborghini is going to send them round there. It was crazy mayhem. So that Supra in all sorts of just bad situations there. None of that was their fault at all. Now we're on board another Supra here. It's a French driver. As we go into left-hander, they get hit from behind by that Supra who spanned the other Supra out. Sorry, it's the Huracan who spanned the Supra. And Chaos Mayhem spins them round as well. Not sure what's going on there. Crazy mayhem, chaos mayhem, but you're spinning lots of people around. That's what we're seeing right there. Even so, we're going to jump back on board myself then as we continue into this long right-hander here at Fuji. As we continue on here, someone's got a 1-second penalty in the distance. In fact, we're going to zoom in here because they're going to try and take somebody out. They failed to take out the German there, and we're going to get a place there from Steve O'Stash, and that's us up into P13. The fast car obviously re-overtook us when we went for that spin earlier on. Let's see what we can do versus the Lamborghini driver then as we head down towards the chicane. I'm looking on the inside here. They slightly tap risk scale and I'm going to go on the inside. Now they've backed out of that because of that contact, so good sportsmanship shown there from the fast car. Unfortunately, they do lose out to yours truly, overtaking them in the Peugeot VGT Gr.3 car. Surely I've surprised some people this week with this car choice doing these races. And remember, I don't always win Beat the Meta. I've tried Beat the Meta in this car before, and the highest we got was 10th. So, you know, we're already looking to see if we can improve that. We are keeping up a bit more here with the Lamborghini and that Toyota Supra in the distance. So let's see what we can do with a little bit of a wiggle there on exit. I did suffer there on exit at times in this car. This car is known for its straight line speed, and you're seeing that right now as we catch up to the Lamborghini. Over towards the right side we go, then heading towards turn 1, up into P11. We're on the brakes. Do we get it stopped? Yes, indeed. There's P11 maintain there as we continue on through the corner. What we'll do is advance to lap number 4 then here. We're quite far away from the next pack, so we are going to have to put in some effort here to catch up. Up ahead, though, the Spanish driver goes on the slippy stuff, tries to come off it, coming back onto the circuit. Now, in my head, I'm thinking dirty tyres. Remember, dirty tyres means a very big lack of grip here. So I decided not to go for the overtake. I was expecting him to go wide like that. I gave him a little bit of space on exit, and I go through into P10. Where we last did Beat the Meta, we finished as the highest of P10 in this car. We're already joint at the moment, but we're going to head towards the line then, and we're going to cross the line in P10. At least we've matched previous record in the first race. But we have shown there we can technically race other cars, and especially the Lamborghini, which is top of the leaderboards at the moment. So we we went into race 2 then, and in race number 2, you can't even see me there because, yeah, I got crashed out, if I'm brutally honest with you. I don't show the bad stuff, not all the time anyway. Race number 3, P2. it wasn't exactly an entertaining race, and it wasn't a strong lobby there, as we have to have at least one A+ driver in there. There was one, but hey, I show you the fun races. So race number 4 then, we started P3, down to 138.2. And remember, one of the rules I've always stuck by here is if I could get within a second of rank 1 in terms of the qualifying times, and potentially I've got a chance in the race. Coming into turn 1 though, from behind there, Marco absolutely sends it, taps my rear, and unfortunately I'm going to lose out to the Ferrari driver as well. I wasn't too happy with that, as you can see by my reaction. It just felt like they went deep, and really they should have given this position up and actually allowed me to go on through. Yes, to the loss to Ice Mangy, but it's their fault. They literally punted my side, and I left them plenty of space on that inside because my teammate Benbow was on the inside anyway. Right, okay, we're down to P5 then, but we don't give up on these kind of things. We'll see what we can do. Oh, Iceman taps Marco there from behind. That's going to give us the position. Back into P4 we go, and we can see about chasing down this Ferrari then as we head towards the chicane. Now we've got the run on the Ferrari. The Ferrari goes defensive in the Marlboro livery here. We're going to try around the outside. Look how ugly this car looks, man. I really do not like this car. Right, through we go, and they defend that very nicely, does the Ferrari. In fact, the chicane is one of the better corners for this car, I found. You know, especially on the exit there. Unfortunately, that exit there was terrible, but normally it's good. It is actually good. We advance to lap number 3 then. We're still looking to try and get past Ice Mangy here as we go on the brakes. So unfortunately, the brakes in this car, they're not that great. I just literally, it's by the tiniest pound, outbroke myself and allowed Iceman to go there, and unfortunately that cost me some position and time to Marco. We're jumping on board Marco here though then. Let's see what Marco could do versus Ice Mangy as we head towards the chicane then. Same lap number 3. Nathan goes towards the left hand side. That's Ice Mangy here with an indicator on, so that tells me they're giving the place back after the incident earlier on. That's what I'm seeing there anyway. They weren't trying to defend that overly much. Right, we get to the end of lap 3 here, and we're in the slipstream of Ice Mangy, so can we overtake them now? That is the question. Remember, the straight line speed of this car, absolutely insane. As we go towards the inside then, that Ferrari's got no chance here as we head towards turn number 1. Are we going to get it stopped? That is the question. Hard on the brakes, so hopefully get it stopped. Yes, we do. We make the corner, and through we go. And, oh, nearly onto the slippy stuff here. Ice Mangy going for the return then. Do they get it done? Yes, that is a beautiful move here, but I'm still on the inside just. No, I'm not. Not anymore. Well played to Ice Mangy. That was a really good defense. Cut back there. Really took advantage. Oh, they're off the circuit there, though. Surely that's a penalty. Very easy to get a 0.5 second penalty there. As we go through here, though. Dirt on the tyres? Not quite there then. And they don't get a penalty either. I think they got pretty lucky with that one as we go into the left-hander. And continue on through here, and Ice Mangy is looking to escape. Now, do they escape? Yes, they do. I finish in P5 then, so not the greatest result in the grand scheme of it. A good little race there, though, finishing in P5. You can see how much the Huracan is used. Nice and Furious Knights in a Corvette there, actually winning the race. Next race then, race number 5. We've got Dylan there in P1. We start in P4 behind the Ukrainian Turok. We have raced before. Ice Mangy starting behind me here as we head towards turn number 1 then. And it's all settled down at the moment. If you are enjoying this video, you've got time now to go down and like and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, of course, subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate that support. Right, let's get into the race then. At the end of lap 1, we've kept up with Turok up ahead, and we're actually going to go for the move here. Turok knows what's going to happen with the straight line speed of this car. Easy going on by then as we head towards turn 1. And we can see our teammate again, Benbow. Hello, Benbow. Right, in towards turn 1 we go. It looks like the Ferrari's just going a little bit deep. They had to take a bit of avoiding action, I imagine, due to the braking on this car being so terrible. As we continue on out there, we are catching Benbow very quickly here. Not going to go for the move there. I don't want to lose too much time to P1 here because I do want to try and go for P1. The whole point of this video series is to beat the meta, and to do that, I have to win. Right, we jump on board Ice Mangy, should I say here, who's in this queue of cars. Benbow up ahead, leading the pack, and Ice Mangy's going to send it down the inside then. So they were in that Ferrari in the previous race, now in a Lamborghini, and they do get that move done then. That's a good little move there, but unfortunately they do run off the Ukrainian. Not the best thing to see or do there as we head towards the chicane. I'm going to set the boss Ice Mangy here as they go on the brakes. They release the brakes a little bit here to try and make the corner. Arguably they went a tiny bit too deep there. The only reason it looks like they made it is because they did hit me to slow them that bit more then. I wasn't too happy with that. Of course, then going through the chicane, I hit them because Peugeot, and you've just forced me out wide. So unfortunately, not the greatest there, but even so, it's a good move into the corner at least at the left-hander by Ice Mangy. And we're going to go on by the Ukrainian once again up into P4. It does mean the lead is slipping away from us here, and you are seeing that actually it's quite difficult to break away in this Peugeot VGT Gr.3 car. because the other cars are so good in that handling section, and this is where I struggle. I'm going to head towards the line then. That's going to be a P4 in this race. Still no further on compared to that P2 earlier on, but obviously that was a slightly weaker lobby. We've got a few more A-plus drivers in this one. So next race then, this was race number 6, I think it was, and literally we come home in P7. Very strong lobby, that one, in fact. We then improved our time even more, got 38.0. I do think a 37.9 is possible here in the Vision Gran Turismo car, but not much more. Really getting onto the limits there. It took me about an hour to even get that lap down. We start this race. We've got Turok up ahead, who we have just raced. We've got Skelvog got behind, and this one is going to be an interesting race. So this, for me, it was a good opportunity to try and get the victory, and we're going to jump on board the Lamborghini behind, because the first lap here is where the Peugeot really struggles. It just feels like it's got no grip. It really does. As we go through here, then the Lamborghini having to really delay applying that throttle then, because I'm going so slow through this right-hander. You see that I'm on the brakes as well to try and get the car rotated. This is the worst corner for the Peugeot. It is 2, 3, 4 tenths slower than anything else through that corner. It really is. But I'm trying to defend here as much as I can, because I need to start looking forward. I really do. I don't want to lose too much time here. I want to go forward. I want to try and win this race. I really do. Right, okay, let's see. It's Skelvog or Skelvo or Skelko. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's going to go for it in towards the chicane. No, they don't. I do get it stopped there. You notice how I take that line? It's a bit of a weird one. We jump to the very next lap then here, and we've kept up with Turok in the distance. Now the car's tyres warmed up. You can see them in the 80s. This car really does abuse some of its tyres as we go into the left-hander then, looking to slow it down, go to first gear, try and get rotation up into second gear to avoid the wheel spin this car generates as we head towards the final corner. We need to get in the slipstream. We need to try and overtake this car ahead as quick as we can. We take a nice line. They go a bit wide there as we continue through the last corner. We're in the slipstream now, around half a second off them. Can we gain half a second in this straight? They get a penalty as well. Look at my face. You can see my face change there. Chance of a victory now then with that penalty. Now I didn't want to actually go for the move at this point as we get the fastest lap there, because, well, arguably, if I just stay behind them, I should get them. But even so, they go defensive. So at this point in time, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to have to fight this. Then as we go in towards turn number 1, they defend that very nicely on there. And there's a slight little tap there. Nothing major there at all. That's just racing. Brilliant stuff. They gave me just enough space there. Just a small bit of contact. Nothing major. But they managed to defend that position. And we get onto the straight here. And they take that penalty. It was 8 tenths. So they pulled out a nice gap to get ahead of me here, and we go towards the left hand side then. We are now in a P1 in this race. All we're going to do is two laps to get to the end and get victory here in Beat the Meta here at Fuji in that Peugeot Vision Gran Turismo car then. So into turn 1 we go. Nearly get rear-ended there by Skelkov behind, but what we're actually going to do is jump on board that, and let's have a look exactly what happened here. They're on the Yuppman here, who's a bit further back then. As we head in towards this turn, the Lamborghini goes a little bit deep, then the Ferrari gets on the inside. They're 3 wide on the exit, and Yuppman actually gets the position here. Going to be racing Skelko then as we head towards the left-hander. Look at it, side-by-side action, Lamborghini versus Lamborghini, and this is all helping me. It helps me break away just that little bit more then. You go nearly off the circuit then. Slight contact between the two here as they bring it into line again. You can see my Peugeot car in the distance. I'm just trying to creep away here. I really am. That corner I struggle the most on. Once I get past that corner, I know I can race any other car at this moment in time with the amount of races I've done. This is race number 7. Remember that. We continue on out of here then. Skelko going towards the right side. So having to defend this position then as we head towards the chicane. Yuppman goes towards the left-hand side then. Going to try and outbrake them. Really does outbrake them here. Goes for a bit of slidey. Oh, hello. A bit of contact there. Nothing major, though. They get the position. Brilliant move round the outside there. But we jump back on board myself on the final lap. Yes! Oh, the 2 hardest cars are now complete. Oh, yes. What a race. Is it fastest lap? Oh, it is. Oh, for the win. Oh, man. Happy with that. Yeah, so over the moon with that result, Leonard. We've got many A-plus drivers in there. We've won in the Peugeot Vision Gran Turismo car. Fastest lap at the end there. It can get into the 38s in the race. It's just that little bit difficult. But another Beat the Meta done! Yes! Oh, my word. Finally, I got rid of one of the hardest cars and one of the ugliest cars in this class as well. So, if you're wondering what we've done in terms of Beat the Meta, I'm about to show you the list and what is left to do in Group 3, because there's not that many to go now. Oh, there's the first 10 there, alphabetical order. The number in the brackets is the amount of votes that car receives or has received at all during this period. So if you are wondering where the video is for the BMW M3 GT or the Dodge Viper or the Honda NSX GT500, check out the playlist. It's in the description. What you can check out, there's a full playlist out of all the races that we've done so far, where the car has not been the meta, and we've had to race the meta and try and win. So some of these cars are really difficult to race. You know, this Peugeot VGT Gr.3 car, a very difficult car. Last week, we had a try at the Nissan Silhouette, Super Silhouette, or whatever it's called. And we're going to see that result on the next page in a second. But, you know, we've done the old AMG GT3. We've done the new AMG GT3 Evo there. McLaren F1, that was a big one back then. That was a really hard one to do with that car. 30 cars done so far. Let's go to the next page where we got 40 done. There's the Peugeot Vision Gran Turismo car. And I've talked about that Nissan Skyline Super Silhouette. It kind of first. Now, if you really want to see what happened in that video, just wait till the end of this one. You'll be able to click straight to it because that one is pretty insane and well worth a watch. Trust me, you need to watch that to see exactly what happens. It's an insane amount of racing. There we go then. We've got 4 final cars. So if you vote for any of these cars, I will then give them a go. Of course, the Subaru BRZ should have been done this week, but I always try the hardest cars like the Peugeot VGT Gr.3 car, just to see if they're viable. Felt it was viable, so I went for that. So the BRZ, the Nissan GTR GT500 car is up there as well. One car we've not even tried at all. The test car there is still to do. And who knows, it could be your car, your choice, next up if it has enough votes. So make sure you get those votes down in the comments. All you got to do is put Ford GT test car down in the comments, and it gets a love heart. Then you know your vote has counted. But folks, I really do hope you have enjoyed this video. It was an interesting one to do, an interesting one to race, that is for sure, because of the car. You know, it's very fast in a straight line, not that good at handling, doesn't really turn that much, and understeers like a cross-channel ferry. Now, you need to head down towards the like button, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel if you are this far into the video. And there is that Nissan Skyline Super Silhouette video that I was talking about. You need to check that one out. So there's another video there if you want to check that one out instead. My logo's there to subscribe. A big thank you for all the support you've given me over the years, and I do hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.